Hey guys, it's Noel&Maria, your power couple. We here today because we're talking about a sensitive topic. I'm pretty sure you're all aware of what happened in Texas in the elementary school, and we just want to send our prayers, our condolences. Um, I don't know where to start, guys, because I'm heartbroken. This been taking a toll on me. Not that I know anybody over there, but these kids, these innocent kids. That's what's bothering me the most. So many kids that died, and I'm a mother. We parents. I feel their pain. I don't know what they're going through, but one can only imagine what they're going through, and it's just, babe, what you think?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking just the fact that the age of these kids is it leaves you shocked. It leaves you with mixed emotions. I mean, what you expect? You see all these little kids just die. They go to school to learn. They go there, happy, giving their kids to their mom, not knowing they're not coming back home. You know what I'm saying? Just think, for a second, if you have a child, how would you be if this was your child? You know what I mean? It's unspeakable. People cannot even think past go, you know, and something like that. You know what I mean? Like your brains probably just go all over the place, your emotions, everything. You got even this guy over there, Joe Garcia, he died of a heart attack from being heartbroken. Like that, just imagine the pain that he had to have for him to catch a heart attack and pass away because he lost his wife and in that school, and his wife was one of the teachers. So
It's
it's,
hard. It's
it's
hard. I
sad.
can never imagine, losing my husband and going through such pain. He went there to take flowers to his wife memorial, and an hour or two later, he died of a broken heart. You know, now his kids are without both parents. When
Yeah.
is it gonna ever end? When it's happening in the mall, it's happening in the train station, it's happening at these schools. When is it gonna end? You know, I got grandkids, and I hope that God blesses them and guide them. And I hope nothing ever happens to them. And I don't know. Maybe parents need to pull the kids out of school. Go on strike or homeschool your kids until something is done. Because how
Uh,
many more kids gotta die?
about these gun laws, I mean, they have to do something about these gun laws. They at least stop selling high power rifles. Like it's like they selling these guns like candy. They appearing in kids' hands. Most of the crime that's being committed is by kids under 21. You know what I mean? They're getting these guns. I don't know from where. They go buy them. Black market, whatever it is, and they go and they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I think that these gun laws has to change if anything's gonna change. And till that don't happen, we could expect more tragedies like this to get even worse because there's no telling tomorrow who's gonna be the one to pick up the next gun and do the same thing all over again. You know, uh, it's just the Buffalo, New York thing. Same thing. They walked in there and shot up. White kid went in there and shot up a bunch of black people. A racially active motive. Racially active kid. He was 18 years old. Shot up a bunch of black people in Buffalo, New York. Like, come on. This gotta stop,
It's
There's a
just
lot of blood
ridiculous.
loss and it's unnecessary and a lot of this comes from inside the home. You know
We're talking
what?
about little kids. Can you imagine? I was watching the news today, and it said, um, a little girl from that elementary school. She had to cover herself in blood and fake like she was dead in order
Bruh,
for her to survive.
bruh,
That breaks my heart. Can you imagine what was going through her mind?
she covered herself in blood from her friend, her best friend, just so that she don't get shot. So she's gonna be forever traumatized. That little girl, even though God bless her, she was smart to play her part. but she's traumatized for life. You know, you couldn't imagine this little girl just trying to survive. You know, she hasn't lived life not even a little bit, and she just trying to figure it out. How can she get past this shooter? And she was the only, I believe, the only little girl that made it out. You know,
It's
God bless
just
her.
it's just crazy. You know how all these kids know. I think like two, three kids made it out because it was this other kid that he was hiding. You know,
Yeah, he
it's
died.
just it's dramatizing for these kids. Can you imagine what was in their thoughts? Can you just imagine they watching their friends get killed one by one, nowhere to run, nothing to do? How can you put? They don't even know how to protect themselves. They little babies still. They little kids. I don't know. It just breaks my heart. I want you guys to take a moment. Send your prayers and I love to Texas. Um, Please leave the prayer emoji on my comments. Just to show support. Our heart is with you, Texas. Just know our spirit is with you. We praying for you guys. You know, and I don't know what else to say because I know y'all in pain and one can imagine. I'm a mother. I have 4 kids. My husband has 4 kids. Together we have 8. And I can't even imagine going through a pain like that, let alone my husband, just, you know, thinking about it gets me angry. I'm upset, guys. I'm beyond upset. This has been taking a toll on me. I've been losing sleep behind this because there's too many kids that are dying, and every time I turn on the TV, it's in the news. If I get on YouTube, it pops up. If I go on TikTok, it's popping up. And it just breaks my heart in pieces because no parent should have to go through something like this. No kids should have to go through something like this. And it scares me. It scares me. I live in New York, but it scares me. What's gonna happen? Something needs to be done because this is ridiculous. It's pathetic. They're killing our kids. I personally want some. I'll pull my kids out of school. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna be home thinking, what if? Like this kid had mental issues, and you're gonna tell me nobody seen no sign? Not one little sign. He's killing animals. He's bullying other kids, and nobody seen no sign. I don't believe that. He suffered from mental issues.
No, they're seeing signs. They just didn't want to do nothing about it. Nobody want to say nothing. Nobody wants to step in. They just, oh, it's not me, so I don't care. That's the mentality of the people today. Everybody is, as long as it's not my family and it ain't me, I don't care. And because of that type of attitude is why we see all these things, take place. Nobody want to take the initiative to be the one to be like, yo, don't do that, that's wrong. Or yo, your son is out there, uh, throwing rocks or breaking windows or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to live under this code. Oh, I don't snitch. Oh, I don't. It's not. Sometimes it's not about snitching. Sometimes it's about saving somebody's life. Sometimes it's about saving a little kid's life, like what happened the other day in the Texas school. Somebody would have said something, those little kids would be here today. You
It was
know?
so easy for him to walk right in. When I
Yeah.
used to go to school, and my mother had to go for a teacher and parents conference meeting or for my report card.
They would have a hard time getting in. The
And it
doors
was so easy for him to walk right in. I don't get it. I'm not understanding this. I'm really not. I'm having a hard time even swallowing this because it's horrible, and
is breathtaking. Is
really breathtaking.
Is mind bothering.
It
Like
breaks your heart in pieces, knowing that these, parents is going through what they're going through right now, and I just hope that, something gets done about it, they make better change and make, better choices, and let me tell you something, guys, please, if you have a teenager, and you let them go outside and play, watch his surroundings, watch his circles, please, because you know what your kids is doing if you're looking out the window and you see him, if he's in the house. But once he leaves the area, you don't know what he's doing, what he's plotting, who he's with, So make it your business to be in your children's business. As a parent, you have to be all up in their grill. You got to know what they're doing, who they with. You just have to know. And that's how we can start, by making a change. I always used to be all up in my kids' business, even though I know kids do manage to lie and they'll tell you they somewhere when they're not, but just,
or they'll tell their friends, yo, tell them my mom's I was with you if she asks, or some parents will even cover up for that child and for her son. Like, all right, don't worry, I'll tell your mother, y'all, with my sister or something, y'all be somewhere where y'all not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That these are little things that are a big deal, but we, when nothing happens, we look at it like it's nothing. But it's the small things that matter. You know what I mean? And we got to start with small things. Confronting those small issues, because those small issues lead to the bigger issues. So I just want to send my prayers to everybody in Texas. God bless y'all. I hope y'all get through this pain, and God gives you the strength to go on in life, and come out strong out of this whole tragedy. And I'm sending my love and my condolences, and hope
Our prayers is with
yeah,
you guys. We're feeling your pain. You know, and I
just
don't.
hang in there. That's all we could
Stay
say. We're gonna
strong.
tomorrow we're gonna light up a candle
And
and
say a
pray
little
for
prayer.
all these little kids and these people that lost their life over there. And with that, I just want to say, take care of yourself. You know, Make sure you pray every night. Ask for forgiveness if you're not believe in a higher power. I
Hug
know,
your loved ones.
yeah,
You
everybody's
know.
not religious, so but everybody has a higher power. So just pray at least, and make sure that you always know where your kids is at and what they're doing.
Guys, remember, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tonight is not guaranteed. You may not ever wake up. You may not make it back to your
Hug your
house.
kids, hug
You
your
know,
family.
just be thankful for the things you got. Be thankful for the people you love, for the people that is around you. And just be open minded. Have your eyes and ears open. And if you got teenagers, like I said, please keep a close eye on them. Because there's a lot of parents. Oh, not my son. It couldn't have been him. Yes, your son.
That's the
Yes, it was
problem.
him.
That's the problem.
You just don't know what he was doing, what he was up to, because you didn't make it your business to be up in his. You feel me? So with that being said, we thank you for listening. Thanks for the support. Texas, we with you. My condolences and prayers. Guys, please leave prayers emojis in the comments. I really appreciate it, just to show some support for Texas and let them know that our hearts are with them.